What's going on, people? Back like we never left BDA, and I haven't read the chapter yet, unfortunately. We're about to get right into the chapter. Me and my boy Taekwon, Theory, and Froob. I know Taekwon hasn't read the chapter yet. No, Theory and Froob probably have. So we're about to get right into it, okay? One Piece 819, Momonosuke, heir of the Kozoki clan. You're on page one, right?
Yep.
Manga.
Yep.
Okay, so it says from the decks of the New World 500 million Berry Man arc. The future country Baltimore. Like, wait, Baltimore. All right, let's go to page two, page three, page four. All right, so I guess it starts at page five. You on page five?
Page 5 right now.
Starts at shit. Page five. Yeah, page five.
Okay.
All right, so Momonosuke's dad went with Goldie Roger to Raftel. The shocking truth: what exactly is the relationship between One Piece and the Wano country? Your dad was part of the Pirate King's crew. You got Robin, one of the few that learned the secret of the world, just like really. Yes, I know. We learned all the history of the world. Man,
Yeah.
got a mini flashback. All right, page six. I see. So this secret of the world is what they were trying to weasel out of you. Kaido's underlings, Doflamingo and Caesar, I mean. That's why they were trying to hunt you down. Your logic is sound. The thing is, Lord Odin decided not to burden us with that secret. We do not know anything, and even if we did, we would never speak on it. So they know something else.
I
They know something else. Like, why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you
think
say?
I
I
think they're
think
just honest.
I think they probably know how to. Like, he probably taught them just in case he died, how to teach Momonosuke or something, like the fundamentals, so he can interpret it. Maybe he can understand it or whatever, but they know like how to teach him how to do it. All right. At any rate, whether or not we do or don't know, our enemies still pursue us. Yeah, so the only choice we have is to fight. Lord Odin left us with these words. All right, page seven. Open the borders of the Wano country. Huh?
What?
What the hell does that mean? Open the borders? Does it mean
Pretty much just
like
means take back Wano.
okay? I thought he meant like collaborate with the government or something. Like
So that it could also mean that. I don't know. It's like
um,
a weird
okay,
translation.
we those who should have been Lord Odin's shield, by some twist of fate, we ended up being the ones protected by him. Now that we bear the shame of living on without our Lord, we must do but one thing: stake our lives upon seeking justice for him. That is, kill the shogun of the Wano country and open the borders of the country. Make it sound so simple, Rizo. Wow. Who the hell could the shogun be? All right, page eight. That is our true desire. Right now, the Wano country is being oppressed by both the shogun and Kaido, who have joined forces. Looks like, oh my. Though those that harbor sentiments of rebellion have begun to gather, compared to the great armies of the enemy, we are but puddles before the ocean. We have no hope of winning. Yet win we must. Thus we left on our voyage to find comrades in arms to fight with us. We first set our sights on Zo. Yes, the Kozoki clan and the Mink race have since time immemorial vowed to share in each other's fates.
Drago just dipped mid reaction.
Huh?
Drago just left mid reaction.
Well, he's back.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Yes, the Kozoki clan and the Mink race have since time immemorial vowed to share in each other's fates. All right, page nine. More importantly, Inu and I are both retainers directly under Lord Oda himself. From the day Riser showed up on this island, the warriors of this island were prepared to give their lives. But when it did come time to fight, we were absolutely routed. That too by just one of Kaido's squads. Oi, that's because those bastards used that foul weapon of theirs. That's true. Did they get watched by Jack? May be able to come to terms with losing to the underhanded tactics of a cowardly enemy. But next time, Fufu, next time things will be different. We will not make the same mistake twice. Shaggy? We have our trump card. Next time we fight, we'll show them the true strength of the minx. Okay.
Hashtag moon hype.
Does that mean they were holding back?
That's
I think it has
crazy.
something to do with the moon. I don't know
Yeah,
exactly
probably.
what, but
That's true. That's true. We actually have something to ask you, Luffy, do know. They're going to ask him for help. They're going to ask him for help. Alright. You all don't know. It pains me to ask favors of you after you both have already saved our lives, but my comrades and I are in awe of your strength. If our paths and desires are one, in the coming fight with Kaido and the Shogun of the Wano country, we humbly request your help. Okay. I mean, we kind of saw that coming. Ooh, this is more than we could have ever hoped for. The samurai and the minx, that's the force we looked twice at. All right, page 11. Nope. Wow. Why do I bother? Have you lost your mind? Say it again, I dare you. One sec, Kinemon. Forget he ever said that. Just sit tight while I beat some sense into this idiot. Luffy's got a point. What? Nami? Her eyes are money. First come to negotiations. No, hit the damn brakes. And what are you? Just some figurehead, Momo? Oh, Luffy's asking, what are you? Just some figurehead? You say it. You're the huge big shot, right? You're the leader of all these great warriors, right? Makes sense. Page 12. Yet all you can do is cry. Luffy basically is calling him a bitch. That's enough, Luffy. You have some nerve sounding off on an 8-year-old child at a time like this. Luffy, heirs, you see, until they actually become adults, are not actually required to really do much. It's the job of the adults around them to aid and assist. That's right. I'm sorry for all of that. My dear Momo, that idiot captain of ours is a real meanie. You are the adult that shouldn't be around him at all. Now we try to get money out of him. Momonosuke? Oh, she trying to call Momo to the titties. He refused the titties. Momonosuke, you will never be able to learn about its entirety. This is the real world. Page 13. We're surrounded. Oh, flashback. Light the fires. That's Kinemon. Light the fires. Okay. Mother. His mom got killed. We've got to run. There's a safe place we can go. Everyone run. Your father is a foolish lord. Is that Kaido?
Yep, looks like it.
yeah.
Wow. So I wonder if Kaido said this directly to him or...
But it's crazy. Look at his like eyes. Like he got like Byakugan.
It's like they're hiding his eyes. Wow. I want to beat Kaido. Wow. I can hear the OST playing right now. Page 14. Kaido is the enemy of my parents. Even my mother fell by his hand. Even I wish to become an adult, big and strong, so I can get vengeance for my father and mother. I want to protect my retainers. Lord Momonosuke. That sentiment alone is more than enough. You're just an old softy now, aren't you? Shut up. But I am small, I cannot. That is why I wish for you to fight alongside us, Luffy. Oh man, is this like Nami asking for help? Please, I'm begging you. Oof, that's more like it. Let's join forces, an alliance. I'll take down Kaido for you. Okay. Alright. Thank you so much. Thank you, Luffy. Oh, you're supposed to shake it. Shake it. Wow. Page 16. Though he may have sounded off on a mere 8-year-old, I guess more so than any of us, Luffy Dono thinks of Lord Momonosuke as an adult. You're right. Admirable faith indeed. Straw Hat, yeah. What about your faith in me? You never asked for my opinion. But you're fine with it, aren't you? That's not the point. All right, in order to beat the living crap out of Kaido, we hereby form the Ninja Pirate Mink Alliance. That's a mouthful. Do we really need the Ninja Pirate? We do indeed. Yo, that's hype. So then, just a heads up, guys, you don't have to bow your heads to us ever again or kneel. Being in an alliance means being friends, not even close. That's hilarious, yo. How Law is adjusted to Luffy so much. Also, I'm fine with the alliance and everything, but I've got one condition. Wait a second. Perhaps you should have mentioned this before. We're actually missing a crew member right now. Ah, that whole deal with Sanji, huh? What did you say? By Big Mom? This is the first I've heard of it. Because you were sleeping your fat ass off when it all happened. I'm going to go and bring him back. Until then, I want everyone to wait and not start any trouble. Besides, Sanji's super strong. He's pretty much worth 1,000 people. Wow. Wow. At least Luffy's not sleeping on his boy.
Well, we heard of that before, like when they were saying, like soldiers is like 10 points, and remember?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. All right. Is that so? That's reassuring. So page 18. Is that so? That's reassuring. Will you be okay? You'll be going up against a Yonko. It's not like I'm going to fight her. I'll be fine. I'll go with Pekka Mamushi. Just so we're clear, I'm worth 2,000. No. Zora's like, yo, just clearing things up. I'm stronger than the boy. Yes, we know. Pekka Mamushi. Today is a day of miracles. You've got that right. A long time ago, Duke and Irashi and Master Nakamushi were said to have been the best of friends. But one day, they returned after a very long journey, barely clinging to their lives. This was all back before I was ever even born, right? And even in that state, they were at each other's throats. A quarrel great enough that they'd almost kill each other. They almost killed each other. I wonder what happened. Even Pedro and I were just kids. Dang. A minute ago. Okay. Page 19. Today's the banquet celebrating the reconciliation of the two rulers. Now we can sleep and wake up whenever we want. Where'd the Straw Hats go? Objective cited. Lord. Objective cited. Lord Jack. Oh boy.
Wow.
I called this in our podcast, by the way.
Oh boy.
See, I knew this, and I was saying, like, if Jack was to come back, he'll be healed up already. Jack is ready to go.
Thank you for pointing out the obvious, dumbass. Blasted thing, I can't believe I had to come here again. Oh my god. Jack is about to... You know what, I did say... Remember I said that? I said something's going to happen to, like, destroy the peace, that they're going to have to force them to go their, like, separate ways.
When we were doing
like, some are going to go with...
When we were doing the predictions for the podcast, I said that Jack was going to show up at the end of the chapter.
Yep. Chief said, Rizzo... Hold up. Chief said, Rizzo isn't there, you said? I find it hard to believe that he found it acceptable to return with such an answer. Wow.
You can see him hanging upside down behind him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's hung up, bro. Oh, my God. The minks are hardy little rodents. What if the ones that managed to escape the gas treated the others? There's no way we can tell them that someone actually drove us out. If they're all still half dead, we'll simply go there and finish the job. Pity's a troublesome thing. The dead do not seek revenge. Ooh. That quote, though. Pity is a troublesome thing. The dead do not seek revenge. Oh, boy, Jack. There's no doubt they're weakened. If we just rush them, we'll soon be... There's no need to rush anywhere. I'll just kill this huge elephant. What? Okay. So he wants to kill Zunisha.
Yep. Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody actually thought of that. That's such a Jack thing to do.
You know what? Jack. Man, alright. All right. What do you what do you guys think?
That like I said, is hype. Like besides all of that, he just goes and he gets ready to destroy Zoro.
Bro, this dude just said we're gonna kill the freaking elephant. And they did hint like last chapter or chapter 4 last that Zunisha was already dead anyway. I think
Ah,
they said that.
Wait,
So it's
what?
like where I think Raizo said it. They said he used to be lush or whatever,
Oh,
but it's dead already. So it could be Zunisha's probably on her last leg.
yeah, but I'm wondering, like, I feel like that elephant has to be fucking important.
I
yeah.
mean, yeah. But how
I
are we
mean,
just
unless its only purpose is just to guard the poneglyph, I don't know.
how are we gonna kill the elephant? Like how the hell does he
Uh,
plan on
how
killing?
do we know the elephant can't defend itself as well?
Well, if
Well,
it defends itself, it's gonna fucking split the island off its back.
I think it could defend itself, but not at that level though. Not against somebody like Jack. That's like too much.
But what I'm saying is Jack can't beat everybody that's on that island right now.
Yeah, I know. That's like the weird thing.
So
Even
he's
in
probably gonna
flying,
attack after like Luffy and some of them leave. Because
Well, Jack isn't gonna do that. We seen Jack he's so crazy, he'll do it like right there. Like if he
but
went to
Jack is
save
a
Don
beat.
Flamingo, even though it was admirals there and former fleet admirals there, he's not gonna stop because it's Luffy and
Well,
the
Jack
main.
is not beating Luffy, Zoro, Law. Like that's not happening.
Luffy's not.
But
Gonna,
in a way though, like to be honest, the people on Zoe is kind of more underwhelming than those admiral
No,
than like
remember they said they haven't shown their true power yet.
no. I know that they said that they didn't show that they didn't show their true power yet. But I think that all those people got to be weaker than
I still think Jack didn't
Fujitora
show
and
his true power either, though. To
Sengoku.
be fair.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is that Jack didn't go all out either. He still didn't use his hybrid form. And I've read something that said that not the Meeks, that Zoans, they change forms depending on how the battle goes to give them the advantage. So when he was changing back to his human form, it wasn't because his human form is stronger. He just wanted to like switch him back and get the better of the fight and stuff. So he still has that hybrid form.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he has a stronger form that we didn't see. But I just let me see. Let me see
He
this.
is, he is in trouble for the fact that the only problem thing I see with Jack that might lead to his downfall is the people who's under him. They're so scared of him they don't want to tell him the truth about what happened. So
About
they're
something.
lying to him. Yeah, like
What if
about
what
this
if he
thing.
eventually finds out, right? I see Jack doing this. He eventually finds out who drove them out, right? And then he's like, where is this guy? And it's like this guy is gonna be at the tea party. Would it be surprising if Jack goes to the tea party?
Maybe. But hold up. Did they lie to Jack and didn't they lie to Jack and told Jack that everybody's dead over there?
But they didn't tell him that Sanji was the one that drove him out of there.
There's two things though that I'm thinking. Like the Zunisha itself uses like seawater, which one hit KOs Jack technically, and also if Jack does go on to Zoe after he's like attacked it or whatever to fight Law's or whatever, Law's Devil Fruit could incapacitate him as well.
Yeah, that's like Jack is. I'm not sure if he's gonna just attack the elephant and try to make it fall, so everyone is just in chaos, and then they get separated that way, or
Nah, this is what's gonna happen. Fucking Luffy's gonna have to leave, and he's gonna leave it up to Zoro to defend it because the tea party is probably starting really soon, so he's not gonna have a chance to just fight Jack
I
while.
don't think Luffy will know.
I think yes. I don't think Luffy's gonna be there.
No, yeah, I don't think he is either, but I feel like he's gonna have to leave and like give it up to Zoro. I think he's gonna know about it.
Because would it be surprising if like right now it's like Oda is like super vague with when this happened with Jack, where it's like maybe it's like an hour later or a couple hours later or so.
Oh yeah, I know what
You know
you
what I'm saying?
mean.
And it's like when Jack finally gets to Zanisha, Luffy's already gone with like Carrot and like maybe Pedro and Zoro and those guys have started on their way to Wano.
No, I think they're definitely sitting on Zoro.
Yeah, I think Luffy's still gonna be there, but he might be like
I don't know. It's like
he might let Zoro take care of it though, and just like Zoro and Law take care of that.
There has
yeah,
to be
I
a
agree.
villain for this arc though. There's a villain for every arc.
In a way, it makes sense. If Luffy actually if Luffy leaves and let Zoro, Law, and everybody else take care of this, they made an alliance. So y'all want to fight against Kaido. If y'all can't even take out Jack, then like what's the point of this alliance?
I'm
So
sorry.
they could all get a chance to prove themselves right here.
Jack is definitely
Zoro
not
himself.
taking out those guys. Like no, there's no way.
Well, he might have more reinforcements than before.
Yeah, he may have some new people with maybe
Well, his
another
reinforcements is weak.
Plus the Dukes only have one arm. Yeah, but like.
yeah, maybe another Calamity shows up. What if that happens?
That
what
would be
about,
disgusting.
I think it's gonna be Zoro Maul versus Jack, and then everyone.
what about Weevil? He's still like a wild card.
Yeah.
Just pop
If he
out.
comes in, man.
That'd be sick.
What if Weevil attacks Jack?
What if they both attack Zunisha from both sides?
Ah.
No.
So Evil punches him on the right cheek. And Jack on the other.
What if Zunisha has hockey?
Well, I think since Jack is stronger than Don Flamingo, this is a bigger problem than you're acting like. Like Jack is coming over there and he's OD strong. He's like Kaido's most trusted man, and gonna be
he's one of them. He's one of them.
Because the Dukes aren't at full power either, because they only have one arm, unless fucking Law gives them another arm.
Yeah, they just still have one limb, but one arm and one leg.
I don't think Jack is like strong. I just think he's really durable. Like you can't hurt him.
Well, I think he's strong too, because look what he said. He said he's gonna just kill an elephant. If he gets to kill an elephant or not, he probably has those haymaker attacks, how like Luffy could do get third and make his arm big. I'm not saying he could do that, but I think he's strong too. He can't just be durable. Like that's not a good.
Yeah,
Jack is kind of like I don't know. He just says things a lot. I feel like he does things.
He just says stuff.
When he said he was going to attack the elephant, the only thing I can think about is the gas. An airborne gas right in the middle of the nose.
You know who Jack reminds me of? Jack reminds me of Ashura. just saying stuff.
Just says things.
Well,
Gas in the middle of the nose, Ashura?
Yeah, well, he's got gas, man. Just throw it right in the nostrils, right in there. Because I don't.
well, Jack
think
can do that.
because Jack himself, how is Jack gonna take down a giant elephant?
No,
the only option I think of is the poison gas.
What if he gets as big as the elephant?
I think Jack is slow, strong, and durable. So like, I think he could take a. It might not take just one punch, but I think he can like hit that elephant with
This
force.
is what's gonna happen. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah,
Jack's gonna go awaken Zone form, and he's gonna fucking knock his trunk up against the elephant and fucking blow him away.
But how will he get as big as the elephant? Like there's sea everywhere. He can't like balance on the boats.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of a troll, but.
Because if he attacks the elephant, I was thinking two things might happen. The elephant might take a swing at him with his trunk, basically causing a tsunami, or basically like inhale water and just blast in his face. But I've not seen the elephant whatsoever like do any sense of consciousness of seeing Jack. The only time I saw him was when Jack was probably like messing up its back. That's the only time it was screaming.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm thinking that. Well, I'm thinking that they have to use the poison gas. Either way to
You know what I'm
paralyze
stuck
the.
on? Is how it's gonna get up his nose. Like, how do you think that's gonna happen?
No, I'm saying like they just throw it at it's a giant elephant. Like his nostrils are fucking huge.
Do you think that
He's
like
just carrying some pepper around, gonna rub it on his nose, get him to sneeze.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let him like suck the damn gas now. I mean, what if it paralyzes him? And if the elephant starts swimming, it just drops in the middle of the ocean, which a bunch of devil fruit eaters in there, like it'll be like, it's like the elephant is sinking in the bottom of the ocean.
I think Oz said, if the elephant falls over, that's a perfect segue to separate.
Yeah, I don't know.
What if somehow Jack does beat them all? What would you do?
Then they have no chance against Kaido.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. If Jack beats all of them there with Luffy there, like it's sad.
There's no way. There's no way.
Then I'll hop on the bandwagon of we need another conflict.
They're like, there's no way he's beating those guys.
I believe in the Dumbo crew.
At the same time, though, I think that it won't be easy for him to beat him though, because like I still think that Fujitora and Sengoku and Shidoru is I think that crew over there is stronger than who's at Zoro right now.
What if Jack knocks over the elephant and it falls on Buddy's island?
Yo, what if Fujitora and like Sengoku followed him?
What?
I think that's what happened.
Well, they can't because they gotta bring Doflamingo to impel
Yeah,
down.
but what if they were like, let's get him as well, and they just like followed him to Zo?
I mean,
Well, I mean, they had to follow him because Jack got
the only way they're doing that is if Doflamingo's with Jack right now.
Oh yeah, true.
Which he is.
And that's still possible.
That's
I don't think
why.
it is.
That's why Jack.
Yeah, I don't think he is. It's like
That's what's gonna
Doflamingo.
happen. Jack is gonna fucking use Doflamingo to.
Do you reckon Jack would torture Doflamingo, or he would just like have him like on the ship?
And even that would be the tipping point to where like if like I don't think Don Flamingo's there, but if Don Flamingo was there, everybody on Zoe's dead. Don Flamingo plus Jack is over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Put another birdcage over Zunisha.
No, I probably they could probably slice off the limbs like he did Oars Jr. Or to make the elephant tilt.
Yeah. Maybe that's what Jack is gonna do.
Yeah, but is this hockey strong enough to pull that thing? Doflamingo, yes, but Jack, I don't know.
You what?
That's stronger than
What if Jack uses his trunk to create a birdcage?
And I think
Jack would have to be like the same size as Zoe to pull that off.
Jack has
the trunk cage.
What if Jack is just so big in his awakened zone form that he can just touch the bottom of the fucking seafloor like Zunisha?
Is that Jack is big as Zunisha?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, I don't think Jack will be that big because then it'll make it kind of hard for him to fight.
That would be ridiculous.
Okay.
I mean, at this point though, it's like next chapter. What do you guys see happening?
It's gonna flash. It's gonna go on Sanji or it's gonna go to something else.
It's gonna be okay. This is gonna happen. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be fucking. They're gonna be sitting on the fucking elephant partying or sleeping or whatever, and then it's gonna start fucking like tipping, and the elephant's gonna start going crazy, and then they're gonna see Jack there, and then Peckham's is gonna say, "Yo, we gotta dip and go to the tea party because it's starting soon." and then Luffy's gonna be like, "All right, I have to go, Zoro. I'll leave this to you."
That just made me think about something. I think Luffy's gonna be there, but I don't think when Jack comes, Peckham is gonna want to leave and want to go to Big Mom, because if we think about it, Peckham's was upset that Jack even did that. So now that Jack is there, Peckham's is not gonna want to leave. Peckham's gonna want to handle Jack.
Because if Peckham's doesn't go, then Big Mom's gonna kill Zoe.
Yeah.
But Jack almost destroyed his whole homeland though. Peckham's is not gonna want to leave. He's gonna want to assist in that. Or he's gonna want to deal with Jack right then and there before he goes.
He said anyone that's invited to Big Mom's party and doesn't go, she kills all of your loved ones. So she's gonna kill everyone on Zoe if they don't go.
No. He's still gonna go, but I'm saying he's gonna want to take.
He has to go now because it's gonna start soon, most likely.
That would be a terrible idea if he goes against Jack, because he's already hurt. Jack might finish out the job.
Well, I'm not saying he's gonna fight Jack on a one-on-one, but he's gonna want to like be around for that. I don't think he's gonna leave it up to because that's the thing. He doesn't even know Law, Zoro, and I'm like that. I don't think he's gonna leave it up to them and just go. I think he's gonna want to stay for that. And then it depends. This fight doesn't have to take 6 days. This fight could be over in like a day, or this fight could be over in a couple of hours.
I mean, if Jack is as durable as everyone says, then it's gonna take a long time still.
And it would be a sad thing to see like Peckham's really cared. He even disobeyed Big Mom directly because they saved Zoe after Jack destroyed it. So it'd be sad to see Peckham having to go leave. I think he's gonna stay. I think Luffy's gonna stay now. After thinking about that.
What's the point of like, okay, he stays and then they have Big Mom and KAIDO after them? There's no point.
No. Like I think they're gonna be able to fight Jack and then go save Sanji and
Yeah, but then they're like, it creates no suspense because what I think is gonna happen is we're gonna get a fucking Dressrosa 2.0 where we send Luffy to Big Mom's party and then we have to wait like 30 chapters to see what happened on Zoro.
And like a lot of people want Zoro and Law to take on Jack, but what if they just can't? Because that's Jack, and he's so strong that Luffy has to take care of him.
What if like Jack like jumps towards Zoro, like knocks the elephant out from underneath the island, and then he puts it on his back, and then he tells his crew to deal with the Straw Hats.
Wait, so you're
That
telling
would be on some crazy Jesus.
Wait. Fruitback and Billy Hill.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Have I not been talking this entire time?
Yeah.
No. Well, I heard you good
You
before.
sound like a robot from Star Wars.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Leave and come back.
External Flash says Chopper kills Jack. Confirmed.
Chopper? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I think at this point, I think it's pretty much, I don't know. Because I see probably Jack and Sanji. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be Sanji and Jack, and Zoro and the Shogun, and then Luffy goes at Kaido with Law.
That's alright. No, well, we don't know about the other two calamities. Sanji
Alright,
might
am I
get
good
one of
now
them.
or no?
Hmm?
Am I good?
Kinda. Wait, say something. Say something else.
Is my mic better?
A bit. It's not the norm though.
Just turn your volume up, Braga.
Turn what?
Turn your volume up.
Volume's pretty high.
Put
Wait,
it to
what the-
maximum.
Wait, go ahead.
Hold on.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. Wait, Fruit.
Alright. Is it better now?
That's way better.
Yep.
That's
Alright.
a lot better.
I think it like switched to my webcam mic like randomly for some reason. Like I didn't even touch anything.
Okay. Okay. Now
How long was it like that for?
the whole time, pretty much.
The whole
What
time.
the fuck? Oh my god. No one could probably fucking hear me. That's embarrassing.
Like I still remember Peckham's being like, "Curse you, Jack of the Beast Pirates." he seemed pretty upset.
You think Peckham's gonna go after Jack now?
Well, like I don't think he's strong enough to. I think like if one shot from the back from Capone dropped him, he can't go up against Jack. But I think he's gonna wanna put that off until they take care of Jack. With
What
Luffy,
if,
I don't think he's gonna leave.
What if Capone comes back and shoots Jack in the back?
Maybe
Like I'd be surprised if because it was a low blow though, but I'd be surprised if Peckham's is that strong. Like if Peckham's is Jack strong.
maybe that
That's
could be
his secret attack
Maybe that could
backstab.
be-
No, there's no way fucking Peckham's as strong as Capone. Maybe Tamago is this or wait, what were we talking about? Peckham's as strong as Jack?
Yeah. Like if Peckham's is on Jack level.
Maybe Tamago, but definitely not Peckham's.
Maybe
And you think Capone is stronger than Peckham's too, even though it was a shot to the back? Because remember, Peckham's one-shotted that Mudlogia guy.
No, Capone is not strong in Peckham's.
Yeah,
Don't
I
think
think
so.
Nah,
No.
he's weak or they equal.
Probably
No.
equal. Because I feel like Robin is probably Big Mom's right hand, and it's like Tamago. I'm not sure about that the three-eyed chick. I'm not really sure about her yet.
For a second there, I thought you said Robin.
No, Bobby. Young.
Yeah.
The guy.
Nico.
And then I think Peckham's is right after Tamago. Probably like
Someone said, I'm stating facts. The upcoming fight is being overhyped. Rayleigh trained Luffy and knocked out an elephant with hockey. Luffy is going to do the same shit to Jack.
Nah, Jack ain't no random elephant though. If that was the case,
I don't know who that is in the chat, but
Jumpman bound.
yeah.
Now, yeah, if that was the case, the Minx would have been like, Jack's dead. The newspaper says so. They was like, yo, we don't care what the newspaper say. If you seen what Jack did, you would know he's not dead.
Well,
There's
Jack-
more than that to take Jack out.
I really
Jeff
think
Tuck-
Zoro can hold off Jack.
I don't think you can.
You can hold him off, but I don't think he's gonna like win any in any.
Oh,
quick
yeah.
amount of
me too. I
time.
think he will win.
Yo, we gotta think about this. Like, so at what point, like, if they go up against Kaido, right? They go to Big Mom, whatever.
Bro,
At what point do you think they're gonna be ready to take a Yonko?
right now, but like they can't do it in like a few chapters because Inuarashi and Nekomamushi took 5 days to like even damage Jack.
Mm-hmm.
No,
So
yeah.
Zoro's gonna have to fight for multiple days to like win.
I feel like a lot of the upcoming fights are going to be like team fights. Like more than one person versus.
We haven't had multiple day battles yet.
I mean,
think Zoro
I don't know if it's gonna be multiple days. I feel like that's what just
Yeah.
no. If it's like if it's a war, it's like it's believable with multiple days. I don't know if like
Well, Luffy versus Doflamingo, he skipped 6 hours.
oh,
In Dressrosa, Luffy versus Doflamingo, he like did a little mini time skip during that battle. He skipped a couple hours.
I don't know.
Hours or minutes?
You know, Hours. And then once you start with 1 hour, you eventually get to 2, and then it's 24. Before you know it, it's 5 days.
So, no, listen. Honestly think, I don't know. Like, so
I think Zoro.
right now, Jack is stronger than Zoro.
I think Zoro will play a part and Jack getting defeated, but I don't think Zoro could take him out one-on-one.
Yeah.
But Jack coming in though, it is a good thing for Peckham's though. Even if Peckham's does see Jack, he might use that as an excuse for his wounds and try to take out what's his name again? Try to take out Al Capone later on, like backstab him.
I don't know. The way I see it is that if Jack is probably a bit stronger than Doflamingo.
Yeah.
Zoro is around as strong as Luffy, and Luffy is barely as strong, or probably barely a little bit stronger than Doflamingo, if not like a little bit weaker. And I don't see how Zoro is beating Jack.
The thing is,
yeah, like I think the same thing. I just think that while I don't think Zoro could beat Jack, I think Zoro's gonna have to beat the Shogun though. So you have to get to that point though. So
exactly. If Zoro isn't stronger than Jack, how
Good
can?
point.
No. But at the same time, with the Shogun battle though, it's a sword versus sword thing. It plays to Zoro's
Jack
strengths.
uses sword.
Well, yeah, Jack kind of uses. You know what I mean? He could use his trunk though. It could get crazy with Jack. But
No, Jack is fighting in his elephant form, bro. Like he's not doing that.
Yeah, like a Shogun is more Zoro thing. So he might.
Zoro's gonna have to power up off Jack before he can defeat the Shogun, because there's no fucking way you can beat the Shogun as it is. The Shogun is probably like top 3 swordsmen in the story.
You kind of feel like Zoro's been like nerfing himself this whole time. And then it's being hinted that Luffy could probably have another gear as well.
I think Zoro will play a part in Jack getting defeated, and he'll get the experience from that to go up against the Shogun. But I don't think he can do it alone.
Shogun? Come on.
No, yeah, but check because it's swords play though. You know what I mean? It's like him it's what he's good at with Jack.
I think there's gonna be multiple fights that Zoro has to like do before he gets to the Shogun in Wano. Like I think he's gonna fight like other like daimyo and shit like that, and like other different samurai before he ends up fighting the Shogun.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where he's probably gonna open his eye. He's probably gonna learn how to cut elements, because more than likely the Shogun is probably gonna have elemental sword play.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where he's gonna know all like fire, wind, lightning.
Shogun is probably like fucking top 3 strongest swordsmen. Like
the Shogun might not actually be a good an amazing swordsman, considering he needs Kaido to take down the original Lord Odin.
But the thing is, we don't know if the Shogun was appointed by Kaido, where it's like Kaido brought in his own guy. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think it's like that. I think it was more like of a type of thing where like Kaido promised the Shogun power if he helped him.
He already had power.
Even if the Shogun is
but more power.
But why?
Even if
I mean, why? It's like
Because,
that's like a common thing for villains in stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Oda doesn't do like basic stuff like that. He gives them some crazy sad backstory.
I don't know.
That's why I think maybe that's like Kaido's.
Obviously, it's like impossible to speculate off of a character we haven't even seen before, but
yeah. I mean, someone says there's nothing. Well, Yonko Sabo says there's nothing special about Zoro's eye.
No, nah. Yo, you know what I think? This is what I think. Even if people try to say that, like I thought this as soon as I seen that he wasn't opening his eye and nobody said nothing about it. Like I think his eye is gone. Like his eye it got stabbed out by that monkey. Now even though his eye is gone,
he got stabbed.
No, check this out. I think his eye is stabbed out, like it's gone. It got hurt by that monkey. Like it's gone. It's nothing there.
Wow.
I'm not sure like Fujitora. I just want to say like he has no eyeball in there now. His eye is gone. So now while his eye is stabbed out and his eye is gone, check this out. Every time he uses that Ashura thing or whatever like that, his eye glows red. So what I think is that even though his eye is cut out and he has no eye anymore, but he's gonna open it and there's gonna be the demon eye inside of it, glowing red. Like so it's like he doesn't really need
that would be dope.
He has the demon eye. So
actually,
that's what I think
heard that one
up with Zoro's eye. Yeah, so that's what I think about that. So he's like he has no eye, but he has the demon eye now, and he's gonna be wilding with it. So it's something special with Zoro.
So he has an eye, or he doesn't have an eye?
You get what I'm saying? He doesn't have an eye, but when he uses Ashura, he always gets that red glowing eye, and I think it's funny how that red glowing eye is in the same eye that got stabbed out. You know? So I think it's gonna be like that.
I think he still has his eye.
Listen, bro.
Nah. Because
I'm just gonna say this on the topic. If you think that nothing is going on with Zoro's eye whatsoever, you are a fucking dirty casual.
I think Jack put some gas in his eye.
Yeah.
Because check this out. I know what you're saying. Like, because this makes what I say even cooler. That like, say like if his eye is scratched or something like that, then it's like but if his eye is gone, and then it makes Zoro like a monster. Like, oh snap, yo, he got no eye, is just glowing red. Like on some, he's gonna kill you joint. It's like crazy.
You know what I think it is?
What
I
if he's
think
got
when he was
hay fever?
training with Mihawk was like, he's like, I want a way to get strong, to get more powerful quickly. Mihawk was like, all right, he slashed his eye and he forced him to keep his eye closed. So I think right now he's like nerfing himself.
But I don't think that happened. If I'm not mistaken, from what I've seen, Mihawk was like, watch out, it's one of these baboons. He fights like me.
You
Because
think
remember, they copy each other.
took his eye, bro?
No, check this out though. Remember, Mihawk said that all of them had different skills, like they copy off each other and stuff, and they copy for different people who came there. So Mihawk said, "Watch out! It's one that he copies me." You know what I mean? And as Zoro didn't,
that baboon doesn't exist because he wasn't in the manga.
Well, the thing is with that is that
even if he copies him, he's not Mihawk.
No, I know, but from what I've seen in the episodes, it was that monkey that cut Zoro when he fought him, and the first time he fought him, he didn't kill him, and Zoro was like, oh, my eye, or whatever like that, and that's how he got that's how he got that scar from what I see.
But wouldn't it be too obvious if he just kept his eye closed the entire time? If the eye was gone, like why not wear an eye patch?
Nah, that's because
that would look lame.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think his eye is just gone and it's closed, so he's only gonna ever open it again if he has to use Ashura, and then he opens it up and you see the red glowing thing inside of his eye. I think that's the only time he's gonna use it. Other than that, it stays closed. Cause
why you don't think he's like basically holding himself back?
Bro, let me just say this: Zoro is pretty much the same exact character as Rayleigh, and Rayleigh has a cut over his eye, but he can still use his eye. So
yeah, I think the eye is fine. Like he just doesn't open it.
I think
there must be something about the new eye.
It is training. If you slash someone's eye, it's like you have to keep your eye closed while it's healing. So it's like he forced himself to get stronger by using one eye. It's like I don't think the eye is just there to make him look cool. Like I don't.
That'd be so stupid. Why would Oda just cut his eye and be like, cut my eye because?
No. No.
Yeah, but that's like saying that Luffy's chest scar from Akainu is giving him crazy powers.
Right. You know how
we have a story behind the chest scar. It wasn't like we just like he went from the time skip with Rayleigh and he had a huge scar in his chest.
Yeah, but maybe he got like some fisherman karate from Jinbei because they got the scar at the same time.
What?
No, what about?
You know how like with Cyclops, he has to wear that visor thing. If not, his eye just shoots out the laser beams. So I think that in a way, him keeping his eye closed is still not like beams is gonna come out, but him keeping his eye closed is still him holding back because he didn't open it. But I think when he opens it, it's gonna be the demon eye, and that he can only use his eye if he powers up and uses Ashura now. That'll activate.
That they're all holding back, right? Like we haven't seen what Sanji can do. We haven't seen. Really
not to the fullest.
You say what?
I said yeah, not to the fullest.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything that Sanji can do really. Like all you really did was like what Skywalk. Like come on,
like the fire kick.
Yeah, like Sanji, come on, like Sanji's gonna be a beast, and Zoro like his eye, and then Luffy. I feel like there's another gear or something else because I mean, Gear 4 obviously is like it's not complete. It's like super inefficient, and it's just there has to be more to Luffy as well. I'm just saying.
What if Luffy does a fisherman karate?
Nah, it's not his style. He
it's not his style. But that one thing I don't really get about fisherman karate is like how is it that Koala has learned how to use it?
Well, I mean, I think it's just a type of karate made by fishermen. I don't think you have to be a fisherman.
Yeah, but it's the control of water, and she's just a normal human.
But it's a guy in the Revolutionary, if I'm not mistaken. He's like an old fishman. He probably taught her.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I don't really get how it works.
Hopefully your body's like water, no?
Wait, what you say, Ashura?
I said the blood in your body's like water, so basically they use it as a template to make
he's saying he thinks that only fishermen can use fisherman karate.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's maybe that's your assumption that only fishermen can do it, but maybe you can taught a human to do it.
But like they don't just control the blood in their body, they control the water in the air.
Yeah, but blood is like water, so what if you could do the same thing with it? Well, look what happened to Luffy, what Jinbei did to Luffy. Well, he hit Luffy. You know, Luffy's a devil fruit user. He said he manipulated the blood within his body.
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, I'm sure it's just about learning. I don't
Yeah.
think, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a learning thing because
That,
Sabo
you know, it's just
Sabo learned the dragon talents and stuff, so it's just
I mean,
like an art form, and they
There's a
learned it.
lot of fucking weird shit in One Piece that we don't understand yet. Hopefully, it'll get explained soon.
Well,
yeah.
When I turn,
the thing that was a bit perplexed for me is basically when he was running, the thing that he said that you can't, something about you can't read it or understand it right now, something you can't read it. I think it was either Odin that said it or the mother, because I don't think that the knowledge was passed down to Momonosuke in that flashback. I think at some point they were running around, Odin got caught, and the mother got caught at the same time. They were basically holding him back, and she got probably, I think she got skewered or burned alive.
The mom too.
Yeah. Odin got boiled. The mom got, I think she got skewered or probably got burned to a stake.
I don't know.
Because there's a flashback where he calls out his mother, and you see someone. You don't clearly see what's happening to the person, but there is fire and stakes. Like she's being crucified on a cross, and she's being burned.
well, no, that thing where you see fire, those are torches.
Yeah.
No, but look, if you look beyond it, like there's someone on a cross there.
I don't see it.
Cross. What page? A manga stream?
Yeah, manga stream. Because I'm looking at like I can see someone, but the way Oda drew it to the point where he darkens it, so you don't even see it completely.
Nah,
What are you on about?
I think you're just looking too far into it. It's on the page where Momo is having a flashback, and then you see the torches on fire.
Yeah.
He says there's a person in the background.
There's a person behind. I think that's Lord Odin's silhouette.
No, it's not him. That's basic. I thought it was Conjuro, but Conjuro's got a fucking brush, so he doesn't have a sword.
But yeah, it does look like Conjurer.
So I was thinking maybe it's not Conjuro. It could be the mother.
Wait, are you talking about the panel that says we're surrounded, or like the fires?
The fire. But now he commented on the Odin thing, so I commented on that afterwards.
Nah, I think you're looking too much into it.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Because I'm trying to see what they did to the mother exactly. Like maybe she got burned alive. Odin got boiled. She probably had her own treatment.
I mean, it wouldn't be surprised if she got burned alive in like their house or something because they had torches.
No, because the way it sounded, like they were all running. They were there. The mother was there. The father was there. They were running from those guys. And at some point, and when they reached certain alleys, one of them had to, Odin had to step back, fight the other guys. And at some point, the mother's obviously had to step back herself and let the others run.
I don't know. But Brago, by the way, I have a theory that we can work on.
That's that. That we're surrounded like the fires, mother, and he's screaming mother.
Yeah, he says in the Light the Fires panel that there's someone back there, but I don't see shit.
I think someone got burned. Someone got emulated or some shit like that.
Maybe the Shogun is like fire sword or something.
Yeah, that could be pretty insane, huh?
Father is a foolish lord. Like, I don't know, man. Kaido.
Who's Well, I see people fighting in the chat.
Right. What about it? No.
Oh, okay.
Don't even. It's not even entertaining that. But oh shit. But so next next chapter, do we get Zanisha getting toppled over or?
No. I think I think that's too sad. I don't want to see the elephant with a leg hurt bleeding for the rest of his life. I think he's gonna hit it. Maybe they'll spot him. The fight's gonna happen. And I think that Luffy, if Luffy, I don't think Luffy's gonna go. I thought Luffy was gonna be like, I gotta go get Sanji, Zoro, Law, take care of that, and just head out. But I think Peckham's is gonna want to stay. But if Luffy does leave, it's gonna be like he's giving Zoro permission, like how he gave Sanji permission to deal with Big Mom. So maybe he let Sanji attack Big Mom. He might be like, all right, Zoro, go ahead, take care of Jack. Me and Peckham's is out.
But Law is there too, so. I think Law is probably running.
I think Luffy
I don't know. It depends.
Will leave before Jack even gets there.
Yeah, I agree too. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Luffy presses him more. Like I was surprised when Luffy said Sanji could attack Big Mom. So I think if Zoro has to fight Jack, it's gonna be because Luffy okays it. I don't think Luffy's gonna leave and it's gonna be like
I think Luffy's gone already. I think he's gone already.
No, he's there, man. I don't think he's gone. He's there.
No, because we don't know. Like from the time we see them saying it's a blessed day or whatever, to the time Jack, it's like we don't know how much time has passed. Then.
Well, we kind of do know. Remember, we seen the other thing when he was like, "Do I look dead?"
Yeah. Wait, no. Go to page.
Like, stuff is happening like right after each other.
Go to the second to last page. They say where'd the Straw Hats go on the last thing before we see Jack.
Ooh, nice spot.
Maybe Luffy sensed them.
It's hard to say.
It's just that, like, if they leave things with Sanji too long, they could go wrong.
I mean, yeah, it's like you got to go get Sanji ASAP.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like important right now.
He doesn't have time to fight Jack, like.
Exactly. So I think they're gonna be out. It's gonna be like, all right, we splitting up. And who's coming with me? That's why I feel like Wanda's definitely going with Luffy.
You mean Carrot?
If Zoro
Carrot.
Zoro has to fight Jack, I hope we fucking see that shit first before we go to Sanji.
I feel like Zoro's gonna have a fucking like one-liner where Jack probably goes after Luffy, and Zoro's like, "You're not."
I know a lot of people want Luffy versus Jack, but Jack's got blades. I still think it's always been like that. Like Luffy has to fight someone who you can use hand-to-hand combat. Sanji is kick-based.
You know what's gonna happen?
Jack is always blades.
Sanji's gonna come back, and then Sanji's gonna be like, "Now you know my past. I'm gonna start using my knives."
I think everyone would hate that, even though I wouldn't mind it.
I would hate it.
Hey, wait,
Sanji's cool. I remember that chapter when he fought the spaghetti guy and he used the knives and he was pretty sick.
Yeah, but
but he's very skilled with knives. Like,
yeah, he's
skilled with knives. It's just it doesn't fit because he's always said that he can't do that. Like
we don't know because of his backstory. Maybe he was forced to do all these things with his hands, where it's like he kind of pushed it towards something else.
But that's not what he trained to do over the time skip.
I think he said that he can't use. It's not that he can't use swords and knives. It's just that he prefers not to.
Yeah, he prefers not to.
Yeah, but why is it that when people knew about his backstory, they're using the knife things? Like the knives things, they basically because he's a chef. Nothing to do, I don't think it has anything to do with.
You don't know.
Well, he could be because his family was assassins. They probably use knives, so it could be a little bit.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's because that's why he was using the knives. It could be because he's a chef.
The fact that he had
he was kind of better than a chef with those knives, though. He was pretty talented. That was impressive right there.
We don't know what drove him to become a chef. Like, we don't know that.
It could be because he got found, so eventually he had to be a cabin boy.
No, because he always had the dream of all blue before he was even a chef.
No, I think the all blue thing. The all blue was mentioned by the other guys that were his friends. They're the ones who installed the dream into him.
He knew about it first before talking to them.
Maybe he knew about that after his whole like travel from where he was. He kind of figured that it had to be an all blue. Maybe. I mean, it's hard for like a kid to like find out about all blue just random.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially someone like from his background, like it's a pirate tale, not a noble or something like that tale.
It's a pirate tale.
Yeah, it is. Like the pirates, it's like a myth for them.
Wait, so the new Queen 92 says, I think that's a misunderstanding about where the Straw Hats are. I think they're still in the whale and everyone is wondering where they are.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Luffy couldn't have left that fast.
No, he's still there. I don't think he's left, man.
Sanji always says that a chef's hands are the most precious things to them. That's why he uses his legs to fight.
Nah, that wouldn't make sense, talking about what that guy said, because they obviously know about the alliance between the two dukes.
Yeah.
So they would have had to left the thing already.
Yeah, because if Oda wanted to put another panel with Jack coming in, he would have put like a panel up there that says a few minutes later, or Luffy show that Luffy left, got on the Sunny, went after something like that.
Yeah, and make people think what's gonna happen.
Like a box, like a tiny box. Like a few minutes later, Luffy gets on the ship, and then Jack shows up.
No,
yeah, but
no.
Yeah, like
that's the thing. Like
that.
It's not like
that suspension. That ruins all the suspension. Like if he does that, then we know for a fact what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no idea what's gonna happen now.
Like right now, we don't know. Like that could be there, right? They could be gone. Like we don't know what's going on. And he left it off with where the Straw Hats are for a reason. Then go immediately to Jack. Like
Yeah, like the last thing that anyone says is where the Straw Hats go, and then fucking you see Jack shit.
Wait, I don't think he says. I'm looking at the page.
you don't think he said what?
I'm not seeing. I don't see where it said where the Straw Hats go. I'm looking at the
second to last page.
19.
Top.
Says where'd the Straw Hats go? Like they just disappeared.
Nope. I see Peko Mamushi,
Yeah,
and then we got the
I
thing
don't
with
see
the mix celebrating. There's nothing that says about the Straw Hats.
Bottom left fucking panel, or the top left panel.
Second last page, Ashura.
Yes.
Today is the banquet celebrating the reconciliation of the two rulers. Now
Yeah,
we can
that's where I am.
Yeah, and that says where'd the Straw Hats go?
Where'd the Straw Hats go? They're probably at the whale thing, where they are with the others.
No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, if they were still in the whale, then how did they know that the two dukes got back together?
Because remember, they grabbed hands outside before they went into the whale.
No, I don't think
And
so.
then they celebrated. They were like, oh my god, it's a miracle.
Hey, what if Jinbei meets up with Luffy at Big Mom's party since he's still under her flag?
No, yeah, I think he's gonna bump into Jinbei if it's. And I remember
he's gonna get invited to the party. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Jinbei saying something too that
Yeah, but
Jinbei said he wasn't happy with Big Mom and he was gonna leave soon, but he said like I gotta handle something with Big Mom. I gotta talk to her about something first.
What
So
are
I
the
think
chances Luffy gets captured?
Nah, Luffy's not gonna get captured.
What are the chances though?
Nah, because if he gets captured, it's like disappointment.
That'd be dope, but at the same time, we would need Sanji for that to happen. There's no way that Zoro could just do it.
But say Luffy gets captured and then like everybody has to go help him. Then it's like all that
too disappointing
from Wano, and
because
the Straw Hats are now running to go save Luffy. Then you have Jack and Weevil chasing them.
I don't know. It's possible, but
Nico Robin gets captured by Big Mom, and you know.
That would be too much of a clusterfuck.
That's too chaotic. Like Luffy seemed very confident about it. He was like, I'm not going over there to fight.
Then Chopper gets kidnapped by Kaido.
Like another war is coming, so it's like it wouldn't be surprising if like Oda kind of forces a war between Yonko or with Luffy and them right in the middle. Just saying that could happen.
Who brought the chopper with the Kaido thing?
Me.
Okay, so what if well, that's a good idea because they could use Chopper as a spy to put him amongst the.
I don't think it works
the
like
Beast
that.
Pirates. Like make him go in there. They'll think he's one of them.
It doesn't work like that though, because you have to bear his Jolly Roger. You have to be. They would recognize you because I guess they know each other as crewmates. You know, there's all sorts of things.
No, I don't think they wouldn't care. Say some guy walking on Zoe and walking among them, they'll probably think it's one of them.
If Jack is walking?
Well, if it's Jack would probably know who the hell are you. But
Are you trying to say people, just like walk around in Jack's crew and just pretend like you're part of the crew randomly?
Yeah. You remember what happened with Dressrosa? They knocked out like 2 of these guards and they had the clothes.
That's
and
true,
Treble didn't even know who Robin was. Like he thought it was one of those father members. She didn't care. He's like, "Yo, Treble, we got a problem."
Do you
just
think
ran
he
out.
goes to Kung Fu point or something and then just walks around, or just walks around regularly?
I mean,
walks around regularly, like
Zoans and Kaido's crew don't look like normal Zoans. Like they only grow certain parts of their body out.
Yeah, but you just stay in his animal form, like.
Chopper's a true. Yeah, but Smile Zoans don't have animal forms.
I don't think Chopper has the courage to stay on a ship with someone like Jack
too.
anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, why would
I think he'd be laying bricks?
Why would you put a doctor in that situation? I don't think that's smart. I mean, I feel like
ship looks sick. Looking at it on the last page, I thought that was actually him at first, and I realized it was his ship.
Oh yeah.
No.
I almost thought that the ship itself had hockey on it because there's a part where the horn has black. One of the horns is black.
Shadow.
So I thought it was like Jack transmitting his hockey on the damn ship.
Shadow.
Like a shadow, but it's like
on
look what
Jack's
Jack did to Chief's head though. Like he just hung him up. He just strung him up.
Yeah.
Well, Sheepshead was disappointing though.
I mean, it's Sanji. I mean,
Is he dead or is he still alive?
He's alive. Like I almost thought it wasn't him talking.
who,
I don't
Jack?
think it is him talking. I think it's Jack talking the entire time.
Oh yeah, well.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, that's the thing. I thought it was Jack talking the entire time, but it was Sheephead.
Well, there's no bubbles pointing to him, so I can't. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's all Jack. Because there's no bubbles towards Sheepshead, even though it's right on.
Well, it could be him. Like we've seen guys who get beat up so bad by the bad guy, and they're talking like bloody everything.
No, but it's like it's not towards him. It's like it's right on him, but then it's like
No, yeah. I think that's Kaido talking.
Yeah.
Jack.
What about that bit where just before Momo's flashback, it says something like, "This is the real world" or something like that. What do you think's going on?
Yeah,
with
that was weird.
That cryptic message there.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about that.
Yeah, I think it means like you can't if you're outnumbered. If you're outnumbered by a bunch of people, you don't have to go on some suicide mission. Like think you can just take these guys out, you wear them out, but they're gonna kill you in the end if they keep sending reinforcements. I think it's based on. I think it's on that way. Like Momo probably wants to stay and fight.
I was thinking that it's probably because Wano, they're like secluded, so they don't really know much about how like aggressive the rest of the world could be. So Momo's always been pampered in this like Wano.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So basically, he's based on that samurai notion. Like if he sees all his friends are fighting, he wants to fight too, but they're getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I see what happened. Maybe Sheepshead might be dead or he might not be dead, but it looks like he's knocked out or he's dead, and Jack was like schooling him with those words. And I think that when the girl said like there's no way we can tell him that someone actually drove us out, I think she was trying to warn Sheepshead to like don't tell Jack.
I think he's alive. Go ahead.
Herself.
Yeah, I think she's talking to herself. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I don't think he killed him. Like I think he just punished him and put him upside down. But
well, like
if she said like basically if she told the truth, they'd be dead right now.
Also, do you think that lady, I think her name's Gin Rummy, do you think she'll like betray the Kaido pirates and help the Straw Hats eventually?
Oh nah, I hope not. She's weak too.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Because she's like been given a lot of screen time.
I don't think she'll betray Kaido, man, because she looks a bit sadistic, just like Sheepshead when they were chasing after Tristan. So they basically wanted to torture the mix. So I don't think
it looks like she doesn't even want to be there, so I could see it.
Grin Rummy for Straw Hat?
Yeah, no way. that would be like another Monet here.
You said no way to everything.
No, I don't want Monet, man. It's like Monet again, like.
Well, I think that Monet, Gin Rummy, Carrot, they're all gonna join, and Jack might as well.
They said, why would she betray Kaido?
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be there. Like she just.
I can see her surviving the fight though. She just walks away, like the members of what was Crocodile's group again, where some of them survived. They didn't get captured. Yeah. I think she's gonna go on that bullshit where she just walks away, like escapes somehow.
Yeah.
I wonder why like the Kaido pirates are all like so sadistic and love torture and stuff.
Because they're pirates.
Well, look at the rest of the pirates in the show.
Yeah, but what have we known so far about all the? Every time a new character sees the Straw Hats, they automatically go on a pessimistic view on them. Because most pirates are basically evil. Look at Nami. They were pirates. She basically didn't trust Luffy. She didn't trust Buggy.
Yeah, but like the Kaido pirates are like way worse than anyone we've seen so far.
Yeah, they're like very, very dark.
Yeah, but I think that's the image of a true pirate. You're basically
Blackbeard's a true pirate. This guy's just more of a barbarian.
Jack the Barbarian.
Yeah, they all got different personalities. Like Whitebeard was cool. Kaido's crazy. Big Mom is crazy too, I guess. And Shanks is cool.
You can make an argument that Shanks is a true pirate too, but.
Oh yeah, well Shanks is like I remember when you know what it is. Shanks just doesn't start stuff. Like I remember when Lucky Roo shot the guy got all scared, and Shanks was like, "We're pirates. It's not like we're saints." But at the same time, he's like peaceful at first, unless you bother his friends.
I think Shanks is more the adventurer. when it comes to be a pirate, he's an adventurer, and Kaido and his men are both the actual legit pirates. Basically, they murder. They don't care. They rob you. They kill you. They steal from you.
How do
They
you
don't care.
how do you think Shanks convinced Kaido not to go to the war then?
I don't think he convinced him. I think they put in work.
We have to find out what Kaido's motives
I
are.
don't think they
Because Kaido is obviously a savage, considering that Jack is under him.
Well, check
Jack,
this out. The way that their powers is and stuff like that. Shanks, you seen how weak the gifters and the pleasures was. Shanks could have knocked out their whole crew like with Conqueror's Haki and just could have like
You think
either beat the other people up, or he could have scared them after that. Like look.
Here's one thing I haven't seen you guys talk about. It's basically what happened like way back when Luffy got into the forest and they attacked him. They said something about it's probably better for him. It wasn't nightfall. That something must have
we talked
happened.
about that at the start a bit.
And I'm thinking that Inuarashi said something about the true powers of the mink.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe they're gonna go on some werewolf mode where they go feral. They end up being more powerful, but they somehow tap into their animal instincts.
we talked about this already.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty
What
much.
do you? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, if Shanks used Conqueror's Haki, he could have knocked out like 80% of their forces right there and could have just scared them from there on.
But still, a one-on-one between Shanks and Kaido / Jack and the Calamities and Ben Beckman and all that is still a pretty big battle.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's I'm not sure what happened versus Kaido, but I highly doubt that Shanks fought Kaido.
Well,
Yeah.
what if Kaido is just like one of those type of people where he's kind of like Jack, where he just like he enjoys fighting people. There's like barely anyone left that can like give him a good fight. So Shanks is like, yo, there's some people on Marineford right now. Don't go over there and kill anyone because they're gonna grow up to be able to fight you in a few years.
how many ships do you think he has?
He reasoned with Kaido somehow. Like it's someone with Kaido because it's like
You can't reason with Kaido though. Look how crazy Jack is.
Jack. That's
Oh wait, what if he gave him like the info to where one of the poneglyphs were?
I don't think Kaido's that unreasonable.
Yo, imagine Shanks was like, yo, Raizo's on Zo, Kaido. Look, Raizo's on Zo, go take care of that. Leave Whitebit alone and imagine
So
that's
do you
got that
guys
info.
think this is the ultimate question? Do you guys think Shanks is evil?
Nah, I don't think he's evil. Like it'd be
Sorry, Brago.
No.
it'd be cool if he was though, but I don't think Oda's gonna do that though.
I don't. It's like I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. He could be.
It's gonna cut it.
Like Jack is gonna be like, back at the war, the best. Shanks said Raizo was on Zo.
Nah,
No, he's there.
I think
That was 2
Kaido.
years ago, bro.
No, I'm joking.
I think Kaido's a lot more reasonable than people think. I don't think he's a savage like Jack is.
I think he is, and I think Jack.
But he can't.
Jack acting so crazy is that like it shows how.
They did say Kaido can't be reasoned with.
People said that before. Remember, it was somebody they said like you can't reason with Kaido.
Yeah, Doflamingo.
I mean, I don't think he's like Jack. I feel like if it's something to benefit him and benefit the war, his ultimate goal is like he's like okay, it's like it is whatever. But it's like going to the war of Marineford. It's like how does that help him?
I feel like that's what happened. I feel like Shanks told him where the 4th poneglyph was.
It's like something he told him benefited him more than going to Marineford.
Yeah, what if he's like, yo, I'll tell you where the last poneglyph is, but you gotta turn around.
Because I highly doubt Shanks fought Kaido.
Yeah.
He didn't even
fought
mention
Kaido,
him.
then went to
He didn't even mention him in that suicide chapter, did he? He mentioned Whitebeard.
Yes. So I don't know if he was going to protect. Maybe what happened was because who said Kaido wanted to go to fight Whitebeard? Who said that?
I think who was it? It wasn't Father Marine that said it. Like
Exactly. So what if Kaido was really going to help Whitebeard?
Shanks evil
Like,
confirmed.
they felt
why
like
would a Yonko help another Yonko? We both know they hate each other.
Yeah, Kaido wanted to take Whitebeard out, like, because he's seen the disadvantage Whitebeard was at.
But Whitebeard doesn't. Well, we don't know if Whitebeard
We don't
did
know
that.
their
It seems like he didn't own any of the poneglyphs.
we don't know their relationship.
Well, we don't know that relationship, but it's some friction there with the strongest man in the world and the strongest creature and all that stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't like each other.
They might have liked fighting each other, or Kaido might have liked fighting Whitebeard, and Whitebeard just thought he was a scrub.
Whitebeard was probably one of the only people that could kill him, and he was going to actually help Whitebeard, but because they felt like another Yonko going to Marineford, they felt like he was going to take Whitebeard out. Because he said a father Marine said that. Like, what does he know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes people take the things that these random people say as like fact. It's like when the world government said, "Oh, Jack is dead." It's like, "Oh, Jack confirmed dead."
Do you reckon that's why Sengoku let Shanks get his way because he realized Shanks stopped Kaido from coming to the war?
I'm sure he probably knew.
Damn, yo, look at these factual power rankings in the chat. That is probably the most AIDS thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's the most AIDS thing. Wait. So we have Kaido over Shanks, then Big Mom, then Jack over Doffy, Law over Zoro, and Luffy.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Why is Zoro stronger than Luffy?
I don't know. And Law.
Yeah. You can't listen. The list was okay until that Zoro and Law over Luffy thing. I don't know, bro. That's hard. Like, okay,
you forgot Blackbeard
if you want to put Law over Luffy, some people feel like Law is stronger than Luffy, whatever. But
No. Law is not stronger than Luffy. I remember Don Flamingo saying something that he said he was telling Virgo, he was like, they're both supernovas, but watch out. I think Luffy's stronger than
But
he mentioned his hockey.
He did mention that Law was stronger than Luffy.
No. Like I remember this clearly.
Stronger than Luffy, but when it comes to his brains,
he said,
he's much smarter, but Luffy's a dumbass.
They mentioned his Conqueror's hockey when they mentioned that Luffy could be stronger than Law. Like that's what they mentioned. That was the determinant factor. Like,
no, I'm not talking about Conqueror's hockey. I'm talking about
what you said.
Yeah, but it was still Doffy saying like check this out. Remember Doffy was like, Law can't beat Virgo, and he was like, but watch out though. I think Straw had it stronger than he might be stronger than Law by a little bit. And I think that was the accurate measurement.
They said he's a supernova like Law, and he unlocked his Conqueror's hockey.
Yeah, and I remember Doffy saying that
he says he might be on a different caliber because of that.
Yeah, that Luffy might be a little bit stronger than Law, so look out. At the same time, though, they could be equal.
That's not even fact, though. That's like
you have to remember though. Doffy's been like manipulated by Trable to think that people with King's Haki are like the top dogs.
Yeah, so I feel like that was the only thing he felt like was separating Law and Luffy.
I know it's not accurate, but since like in a story way, I think it was kind of letting us know that like Luffy's a little bit stronger than Law. If it wasn't letting us know that. At the same time, Law destroyed Virgo, so maybe Doffy was sleeping on Law, and they're both equal.
Of course, Doffy was definitely sleeping. He felt like Virgo was going to annihilate Law. And Law one shot.
So they're probably equal, just that Luffy's better at getting people to side with him and join forces with him, like the King's Haki thing.
I've got 3 like kind of questions that we still haven't answered.
Okay.
How this is twice now that Jack has gotten to Zoe without any like log pose or anything like that. How did he get there? How does he know where it is?
Because he's got observation hockey.
Yeah, observation hockey.
Really? Across the sea?
Well, check this out.
But it's a giant elephant, man.
He's been there
once. Anybody be able to find it, right? Like anybody in the world should be like on that level with observation hockey.
Yeah, I think because it's a giant elephant, so it basically you'll probably see a giant life sign, like if your eyes are shut, so you probably feel it.
But then why did Law, Luffy, and all that need a Vivre card to get there?
Because Luffy stopped using his observation.
But he could have used it to find it.
He could have used it, but he could have used it every time in the series. He just stopped. He went armament.
So Luffy armament. Like no one on the crew, Zoro, Sanji, no one used it.
I mean, okay, no. Here's the thing. I don't think you really need you really need like that much of an excuse to find the elephant. There's probably like a way that they know, okay, it's starting to get misty over here. This is probably where the elephant is or something.
Well we've covered that then. The next one is I've said it to Faroob earlier today. They've done it twice now again. Why did they keep covering Kaido's eyes?
Jack.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, why did they cover his eyes?
Kaido's eyes?
Yeah.
Well, we seen it. We seen Kaido eyes the first time when he was first introduced to us in full. So I think they're just doing it for intimidation reasons, making him look like.
Yeah. That's the thing.
We've never seen his eyes, not once.
Yes, we did. Remember when Kaido was revealed and we seen him? And we was like,
we didn't see his eyes. Go check.
We seen. All right, let me see. Because I remember seeing Kaido perfect in that picture.
I think so. But we didn't.
I mean, what would be? I wonder what would
He has the same eyes as Mihawk.
Hawkeye's Kaido.
Bad.
You didn't see his eyes.
All right, look, bang, Kaido's eyes.
You didn't see his eyes.
I see his eyes though. Check this out.
You
Look at
can't
this.
see his eyes.
He's
All right.
reading
No.
some
I'm
next
about to
level chapter.
say something in the chat. Like, don't overthink it. This is Kaido eyes right here. Check this out.
I bet it's a black silhouette.
I sent it in the Google Hangout.
So if it's maybe it's a fan made pic because in the there's no eyes. Like you can't
So
see.
this,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
'cause no,
You're right. They have. Oh, that's so weird. They always.
his eyes
never
are shadowed
show us.
out, but
No, that's a fan art. That's fan art.
No. I'm saying I'm looking at like a colored version of.
No, that's fan art.
No. I know, but I'm looking at the regular picture. It's just that his eyes are shadowed. It's not that you can't see it. Though. I don't think it's nothing wrong with his
Yeah,
eyes.
but I like the fact that they are shadowed and we've not seen them properly is because they did it with Jack as well. Like when he was first revealed,
Yeah.
we did see his eyes. So why is he not showing Kaido's?
Well, it can't be that he's blind because we seen him knowing what he was doing when he ran off the island.
You know, after looking at Kaido's design again, he looks really weird.
That does make sense though if he's blind, because he kind of looks like he's got scarring around the eyes.
So that's how Shanks told him the wrong way to go.
He's kind of got scars. Like, what if he's just like Fujitora, like he's spamming observation hockey to fight?
Nah, I doubt it.
I don't know. I don't think it would be that he's blind. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like all of
Maybe,
Kaido's calamities.
I've got my own ideas. I'll save them.
Do you feel like all of Kaido's calamities have that that cape?
Yes.
I'm going with that. They might have horns.
Because there's that one
Okay.
guy in the underground we still haven't seen yet. The one that said to go warn Jack. We haven't
You
seen
mean
that.
the guy with the cowboy hat?
No, he had like horns.
I feel like that was
You
just
sure?
some random fodder.
I
Yeah,
think
but
it was a
he-
guy with the cowboy hat that said
but
it.
he-
Go tell Jack. Wait, now that you think about it, I think Jack was sitting there because I saw a guy with the horns. Really?
No,
Could
it
it
was
be
just.
Jack?
It wasn't Jack. It was some guy saying, "Go tell Jack."
No, because the panel was showing multiple brokers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the person said directly to that horned guy, "Go tell Jack."
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know what the hell could be going on with his eyes. Like, I'm not sure why Oda would be hiding
What
that.
was my other question? I've forgotten it. I'll remember in a sec.
Look at 795 and look at that panel where we see Kaido. He has like chains on his, like, I don't know, dude. It's like giant chains. No, not even on his arms. They're like connected to his belt.
Chains on who?
Kaido.
Where?
Go to 795. Suicide. I'll
So
link it. Hold on.
the Kaido had chains on.
Maybe he's kinky.
Look at his like belt. There's like chains connected to it.
Yeah, I see it.
Kind of weird.
It could be a sign where he was probably strapped to. They said he was on many battleships. They probably restrained him. They kept him kind of like as far as some intimidation look.
We know like
Yeah, I think
you
it's for
know, like,
intimidation. Like when it's really time, and I think it's because Kaido is like an arc away, or he's away, so they're not showing him. But when it's time to show Kaido, then you'll see his eyes.
What if Kaido fights with nunchucks?
that is it.
Well, I wouldn't put it past him if it's hand-to-hand combat. So
Do you know like this is the final thing I was gonna ask. You know how like each crew picks their crewmates like differently. Like Luffy picks like whoever he likes. Whitebeard picks people he wanted to be his sons. Big Mom probably her daughters or whatever. Do you think Kaido like picks people that like just want to fight all the time, like Jack and stuff like that? And if so, do you think that now that he's landed in front of Eustace Kid and he's quite a violent person, he would invite him?
but
He's
he would
not a
have to be.
Zoan, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, he's not a Zoan.
And but the thing is, he has the cape.
Yeah.
I don't feel like all Kaido's crewmates are gonna be Zoans. I don't feel that.
No, well,
I definitely think they are.
he's 100 Beast Kaido. He's the Beast Pirates. Like
Well,
they have
unless
to be
he
Zoans.
wants subordinates.
I mean, the
I
way
can
that it's
understand.
ranked, we see that like the higher ranked people, the higher rank you are, the better the devil fruit you have. Like,
Yeah. Like in X Drake case, luckily he was a Zoan, so he got to join the
Yeah,
crew.
but X-Drake's a coward, bro.
No, he's not. He's
He
far
is.
from a coward.
I don't think anymore. He was.
Recheck it out.
He was a coward though.
Okay.
Well, check this out.
I'll say
When you're little, that's different. Like he showed a lot of courage.
No.
When that guy was like, I'm
He
one of
wasn't a
Kaido's
coward.
favorite.
He just ran because he saw people getting killed.
No, but
It's just
Law was wrong too, and Law did some.
it's a
shit.
survival instinct, man. Like if you see around people around you getting killed, you're gonna stand there or you're gonna run.
No,
But his dad said he's done it on multiple occasions.
Even
Check this out.
his dad said he's strong, but he's just a bitch. That's what his dad. That's what Drake's dad said. So he's really a bitch.
No. Ex Drake did one of the most gangsters things we've seen when he went to that guy and the guy was like, I'm one of Kaido's favorite. If you hurt me, you'll anger Kaido. He was like, really? And then he destroyed that guy.
No, he's not the same now.
Yeah.
Well, back then he was. Back then he's definitely.
Well, look at Momo though. Right now, it's like he's a kid. You can't really.
Yeah, I guess.
But I'm saying at that age, like, I mean, we've seen kids at that age be like brave, but they're saying that he was just unusually, like, scared of stuff. But he was really strong back then. So I mean, I think Drake is a monster now. I'm not sure if he's one of the calamities. Like, I doubt it.
Well, like I think he is because look how weak the gifters and the pleasures was. I think like Kaido's strong. I think Jack is strong. I think the other calamity is strong, and they was short one. So when Drake came and he was powerful, it was like, oh look, he could be a calamity. Like he's way stronger than the gifters and the pleasures. I think it works.
What about the dude with the machine gun hand? Do you think this guy's
even if
you think he's actually like a devil fruit user or he's a Zoan?
He looks weird. He looks like a robot almost.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm asking, like, is he a Zoan too, or maybe he's just some guy that a subordinate to Kaido likes? He's just keeping him in there.
Well, I think he's like sheep's head, and he has like an artificial devil fruit too, probably.
Yeah.
He's like sheep's head.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
So here's the thing with Drake. Even if Drake is the weakest of the calamities, I think he's strong enough to be a calamity just because like the people on Kaido's crew, they seem weak besides the people of rank. So I think Ex Drake.
I mean, that's just like one faction of like basically Jack's fodder. Like the
thing is,
it was OD though. It's like even his right man Sheepshead was like wow, like he was super weak.
If Zoro really is as strong as Jack, then Ex Drake obviously can be a calamity.
I think Jack is full of himself right now. Like,
and Jack is OD. If it's stronger calamities than him, or if they're all equal, that's too much. Everybody on the crew can't be that strong.
I don't know. We can't say Jack is too much. I feel like
what he did. He did damage on Zoe. He went to rescue Dofi, even though he didn't do it. He still did damage, and now he's going back to Zoe. Like, come on, that's too OD.
He's one of Yonko's trusted advisors. They're the strongest pirates in the seas. Like, they have to be that way.
No, I know, but everybody can't be that strong. Just like Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, they're close to each other, but it's gaps in their power. So
it's not
everybody. Well, check this out. You like people say that, but when like Virgo's breaking your legs and stuff like that.
Come on, man! Like,
and Dofi's about to kill you.
Back to that. Like, we always go back.
Like it's all right. Check this out. Even though it was like a joke, kinda. Sanji's worth 1,000 people, and Zoro's like, I'm 2,000 or whatever like that.
No, don't do that.
No. I'm not saying that's the accurate rankings, but you get what I'm saying. Like they're not like maybe Zoro got.
You really think Zoro's twice as strong as?
No. I don't think that, but I think like Luffy's 100. What I said, Luffy's 100. Zoro's like 87 probably, and Sanji's like 70. Sanji's like 78 or something like that, or 77.
No, if Luffy's 100, Zoro's like a 98, Sanji's like a 96. Like, it's not.
But check this out, if it's only 2 points, then Zoro could have did a lot of the things that Luffy did, but she didn't.
What do you mean when? Like
with Dofi or like with Crocodile, it's like with everybody. I don't think they're only 2 points away. And that time when Zoro went bad and Luffy fought him, it seemed like Luffy was way stronger.
Whoa. When Zoe... Go back and watch that fight.
No. Like, I seen it. It's like Luffy...
It looked like Luffy was stronger?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Putting Luffy aside, Law and Zoro against Kaido. Law and Zoro versus Jack. Who do you think would be the best option?
They're beating Jack.
Because I think Law with his devil fruit, he could probably pull his heart out. Like, basically put him unconscious. Or give him the Gavin knife treatment since his insides are probably like hurt right now.
I mean,
Law? Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't my question. I remembered my real question.
Give him the Gavin knife, or just give him the smoker treatment. Pop his heart out.
You ready?
It's not gonna be that simple, but
I think I think their powers is close to like how CP9s had theirs, where like it wasn't just 2 points up. It was like it was some space in between it.
the gap isn't that wide.
Oda has been like dancing around the whole topic for the reason why the Dukes fought each other. What do you think the cause of that was?
Oh.
He
It's
said
so
they
hard to
almost.
say.
Wait, say that again. I didn't get the question.
Like, why do
I
you
have
think
a
the
mini
Dukes
theory
fought each
about
other?
it, but
Why did the Dukes fight each other?
Yeah.
I think
Probably something to do with Shanks, I think.
What do you think, Fruit?
Yeah, originally
I think
I
it
thought
has to connect to Shanks because they talked about that like right when they met them, and I think there's some story there.
no. It definitely doesn't have to do
originally
with
I
Shanks.
thought he was
The reason they talked about
basically-
Shanks is because Shanks was on Roger's crew when he went to Zoe, so like they were like, oh,
Oh.
Shanks, yeah. I think
Oh,
that's
true.
why.
Maybe yeah.
if I had something
Originally,
to do with their
originally I thought it was it was them going on the boat meeting Shanks too. But it said it was about the Odin guy. That's the reason why. So maybe somehow they got mixed with Odin.
No,
And-
but they said though that the
Yeah, but
other
it-
minks said that they've been fighting ever since they were young, meaning
Yeah.
it's nothing to do
Well,
with Kaido
yeah,
and
that's what I'm
stuff like
saying.
that.
Like it said that they were friends, but it happened years ago. Like maybe around the time they were on that ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it said they were out sailing and they came back and they hated each other.
maybe
Yeah.
their captain died.
Oh.
It
The
said
captain
that
the captain would be Odin. Odin didn't die then.
No,
it said
like
that
the
they
captain
almost
of them.
died.
What?
Like, think about it this way. Think about it in like the two dukes would be Sanji and Zoro, and then their
Exactly.
captain died.
And their captain died, not Odin. Their captain.
Or
It
like
said
the
that
previous
they-
ruler of the
Yeah,
Minks.
the captain would be the guy who was ruling Zoe before these dudes. But
No,
why would...
Odin doesn't rule Zoe. They're just
No, I'm
allied
not
with
talking
each other.
about Odin. I'm talking about. You remember there was a castle. Said the castle was owned by some rich mink back then. So
Yeah.
if they didn't have rulers back, like the ruler died, and they were just it was Odin who was putting all the rules, and when Gold Roger met Odin and they went with him. So something must have happened to Odin within that crew, or he got hurt, and they blame each other for it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe. I don't really know what's going on here.
It actually, I remember now. It has to do something with Odin because I remember Momo was like, "Stop fighting. This has to do with father, doesn't it, or something like that."
Yeah, so since he was on the crew of
Right,
Roger, so basically something must have happened.
He said he'd be very displeased.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
But I still can't figure out who this Odin guy is. I went back from the anime and the manga. I can't seem to find him.
What do you mean, Astra?
I'm trying to figure
No,
out
he's
which.
trying to stay on Roger's crew. I don't think they showed him.
They probably wouldn't because
Well, maybe they did. Like
Well,
maybe
it
it
depends
didn't.
how
You just don't know
significant
it.
of a character he is. Like a lot of people
Well-
are saying he might have been Scopper, but
I doubt it because like if it was Scopper, like Rayleigh would know something about it. All sorts. It would be very underwhelming.
If he's Scopper.
Like if he
what do you
and
mean
he's
Rayleigh
dead.
would know something about it?
Like
Well, what if that's how we get Rayleigh back in the story? He comes to fight with Kaido.
But I mean, like Scopper. If it was Scopper, that means Scopper is dead.
Unless
Yeah,
the body double theory is true.
Maybe that is it's actually Riser.
Well,
I don't
the
know.
body double theory is gone. So
What are the chances that he is
Well,
Scopper?
that is that.
How could that make sense? Could that make sense?
It could.
Yeah.
No. Well, if the thing is that if he was Copper, they would have said it. Like who
No,
doesn't know Copper?
They wouldn't say it. Come on.
No, they
Well,
would. They would have
technically-
been like Copper. Like they
They wouldn't
would have
say
said it.
Well,
Just
guys,
like
Well,
with Silverelli.
What if he changed his name so that no one would know?
because his name
who he
is
was?
Scopper Gaban. He does have two names.
It
Yeah,
is
but
it is an interesting question.
for Odin to go under another name with the Rogers crew, he would have to use a name that kind of resembles his actual name.
He resembles something he likes, like Odin.
It's it's an interesting question though. If Copper's supposed to be on Zoe, right?
Yeah.
Copper.
So yeah, so like what is he doing? You know what I mean? Like like while all this is happening and the Minx
Wait,
is in trouble and
Copper's supposed
stuff.
to be on Zoe, or is he supposed to be on Zoe?
Well, I don't know. I thought earlier somebody said that he's on Zoe.
No.
Not Zoe. I meant that he's in Wano.
Wano?
Yeah.
Did he? I don't think. I think that was just a theory that he was in Wano. I don't remember though.
The theory was that
I'm
he
looking
was
it
on
up
the
right
cover
now.
page with Crocus, and the guy looks like he's from Wano.
Yeah, I thought they said he was in Wano. So what is he doing? Oh, like we seen how Rusty Silver Rayleigh was like Admiral level. What if Cop is just like he can't do nothing?
Wait, when was
Kaido-
Rayleigh rusty?
When he fought Kizaru.
You didn't say he was rusty?
Nah, he was. He didn't fight for a long time.
Yo, it's funny. I'm looking at the theory somebody made in 2012, and they said, "What if Scopper is Kaido?"
I remember that theory. I remember reading it.
Hey man, that theory's still possible.
It's still possible. They said, "Look,
Well, you could get like an Oni fruit.
Maybe that's why he covered his eyes so we can't see the sunglasses.
you didn't see the sunglasses."
Well, let's say Jack, throws a gas at the elephant, it kills it. Like, where could the minx go from now?
They said that's why Shanks was able to stop him because they talked it out. They know each other.
Nah.
Scopper's Kaido confirmed.
What do you think to that theory Rogers talked about? That guy, someone on like some forums said about Buggy's Captain John treasure.
Oh, I heard about
Oh
it.
yeah, you mean the John treasure might be the poneglyph?
I saw that. That was really good.
Yeah,
But why would Captain John's treasure be the poneglyph? Like, if Buggy can't read it, or
kinda like
That means Captain John's Yonko level.
It'd be like a gag, whereas Buggy's always incorporated, and that's like he's normally. That's how he's risen.
But how would Captain John keep it from the other Yonko?
Yeah, I don't. That's the thing. I mean, I still, until further notice, I still think that final poneglyph is Luffy's red scarf on his hat or whatever.
I remember watching a podcast about that.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's possible.
I think the Marines are more like the Gorosei might have it, or maybe even Dragon might have it. I think
feel like
I don't think Dragon has it.
I don't think Dragon has it, but I want Dragon to have it. So
Well, he can't.
Well,
he can't have it.
I think Dragon might have. It's not that he can't have it. Cause check this out. Like
He can't.
I find it crazy how like Kuma sent Zoro to where he wanted to go with Mihawk, and other than that, he sent everybody the way they could be helpful. Dragon, like when they took Robin over there, she could read poneglyphs. He had to have her over there for a reason. So I think Dragon might have
He would have recognized the red poneglyph on Zoe.
Well, check this out. Even though Robin is in the crew, she acts very secretive about everything that went on when she was with Dragon, though.
Yeah,
So
she was like, "Oh, a red one. I've never seen one like that before."
yeah, she got to play it up. She can't be like, "Oh, Dragon has one of these."
Why would she hide it from them?
No, but she's been hiding a lot from them, though. Like when it comes to Dragon, like she hid a lot of that stuff from them. Like Sabo being there and a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
it's true. That could be
That's
possible,
true,
but at the
that's
same
true.
time, I feel like she wouldn't hide. Like she thinks Luffy's more important than Dragon, right? So.
I think she thinks history's more important than everyone.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I saw a video. Source have a major review. He said that Odin was the one that he was on Skypiea with Gold Roger, which kind of make no sense because I look at the map of One Piece. Like Skypiea was basically near Annie's lobby. And
That's not true.
yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, it doesn't make sense because the New World's like way over there. Like, how can you be over
There's
there?
multiple ways. There's multiple ways to get up to Sky Island. Luffy
I thought
cheated.
it was one. I thought it was one or two ways. One way was going up the stream. The other, they didn't really tell what it was.
The other way is in the New World because it's extremely dangerous. They said, and you're guaranteed to lose parts of your crew, is what Gamfall said. And if you
It was
read
in the
what
New
Bellamy
World? I thought
said
it was
during,
in-
if
I
you
thought it
read
was
what
in the-
Bellamy
in the
said
Grand
during
Line.
Dressrosa,
Because I know, and we
Hold
never
on,
know what
hold
the
on,
second
listen,
one
listen,
was.
Let me finish. Gamfall said the other way that Luffy didn't take is extremely dangerous, and you're gonna lose crewmates. And Bellamy, when he went to Skypiea, he said he lost some of his crew, which means he took the other way. He didn't use the sky, like the big water thing.
No, he said I think he said he used the water thing. These
No. Bellamy used the other way. He was against it. Remember, he was laughing like you can't get this Skypiea that way.
That's what he
the
used.
other way.
He used the knockout stream.
which I think is in the New World. It can't be in the Grand Line because that means we've missed it.
It has
You
to
know,
be
what's,
there.
what's the point in going backwards?
Well, not the Grand Line. I'm talking about where Luffy was like prior to after near there, like before he reached Enies Lobby. That part right there, that's where
lobby
he
is technically close to the New World because it's on that triangle, isn't it, with the Marineford, and all that.
Was it the New World? I don't think it was a New World.
No, it's not in the New World. Like Enies Lobby is not it, but I think the part of Skypiea might be. That's just my own opinion. Don't take it as fact. Also, what do you think to the poneglyph? I was thinking about this. What do you think to the poneglyph being on Elbaf, and that the giants lost
that
it?
either Elbaf or
The giants lost it.
Because they're gonna
right?
go there eventually. They have to go there.
Wait. And the giants lost it. And the reason that Hajrudin is looking for the other giants is because you need all of the giants to then access wherever that poneglyph is.
But it's still
Maybe like a certain giant has it.
yeah, but that still doesn't change the fact they can't read it.
What do you mean?
We don't even know why he wants to become the king of the giants.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why, because like the king of the giants gets access to it.
And I'm thinking, well, now that you just say that, I'm probably wondering, is that reason why Kaido's going out there like he wants the poneglyphs because there's one in his country?
Was there one in Skypiea? A poneglyph?
Yeah.
There was one. Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe it's in a Sky Island somewhere. Like we got to see that. You see how Kaido was in one? Like it's not just that one Sky Island. So it could be in a Sky Island somewhere.
Yeah, man, how the fuck did Kaido got up there anyway? Well, it wasn't Sky Island. It was somewhere around the clouds.
No, yeah, it wasn't Skypiea, but it was like an island in the clouds. Yeah.
I wonder why like Orochi didn't get in a fight with Kaido, man. I would have thought Kaido would just like bitch slap him off the clouds.
Well, he didn't really care. He just said, "Yo, go ahead."
No, it was crazy. Like when that whole thing happened, it seemed like they called Kaido some crazy guys. Like nobody even knew that was Kaido. It was like they was like, "Yo, you're better off not talking to him." Like that guy wasn't lying.
And then like after he jumps off the cloud, someone just turns to him and says,
"Oh
you know that was Kaido, right?"
Yeah, somebody did.
Yo, this is with Jack related to Elbaf. The fairy tale Jack and the Beanstalk comes readily to mind.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Maybe,
Beanstalk, giants.
Is he a giant? Is he a giant?
Yeah.
He's pretty
He's
big.
a giant, I
It's
think.
hard to tell when
That's
no one
true.
really knows.
Yeah.
Well, he was holding that newspaper like really. That shit.
Oh,
was
you're talking
small.
about Jack. I thought we were talking about Kaido.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. It's like
there are mini
Jack's
giants.
not a giant. He's a huge person.
he's not a person, bro.
Maybe he was born on Elbaf, and he was like the runt of like his family, and then they kicked him out.
Like you're talking on some Thor versus Loki shit now.
I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Whitebeard was a borderline giant.
You know what's crazy? Jack almost looks as big as Kaido, just a little scrawnier. Like his muscles isn't as big as Kaido's.
That's crazy because Jack is huge. Like,
Yeah, he is.
so
No, but I mean, like if you look at a Jack picture, like Jack muscles next to Kaido muscles is like next level.
Yeah.
bro, you really
You
evaluated these
realize
muscles,
that
bro.
Jack's coat got horns on it. Like, what's the deal with more horns if you already have horns on your helmet?
He likes horns.
Because the horns on his helmet are something different than the.
I mean, this dude's too horny.
What? How did we get there? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. It said, does Jack even have a ranged weapon? I guess talking about him attacking Zunisha. I don't
He has
think
the gas.
I mean, as Ashura said, he could shoot it up Zunisha's nose, and that's it.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Because they got poison gas. They deal with weapons of mass destruction. So the poison gas up the elephant's nose, although it's laughable, but I could say it's the only thing that could just make the elephant wobble or knock it down to the bottom of the ocean, kill everyone in one shot.
Yeah, like I don't think he's probably not.
He's not gonna do that though.
He's not gonna go aboard Zunisha though. He's probably gonna find some way to attack it. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that Oda don't put, man. How did these unknown pirates not native to Zou got on the elephant to begin with?
Which pirate you talking about?
I'm talking about everyone. Like, well, the Luffy part, they got the Conjuro Kinemon thing, but how does the Minx get back on Zunisha and Jack?
You mean like if they leave?
Yeah, if they leave.
No, yeah,
no,
he's
no,
saying Conjuro used the fucking cat to get on the back. How does everyone else get on the back?
Yeah,
oh,
that's
how
the
they
thing.
climb it. Well, I'm pretty sure the animals could climb it, like how cats could climb stuff.
The peace out theory.
Yeah.
But what were we saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, that like I think the elephants could probably climb it, how like cats could climb up stuff.
You think the elephants can climb?
No, not the elephants. I mean the minks, like they can climb it.
Oh, since they're like animals, yeah, maybe.
I was looking at the elephant on Zoe for a while before I was hooking.
I mean, there's a lot of things that's not explained. Like, I mean, I'm happy that we're not on break.
Yeah, I'm so.
Yeah, I know.
I think the last one's on break though.
This just feels like a break chapter. Like,
Yeah,
right
It does. I was really scared for a
We
second.
had 3 weeks in a row of chapters, so I was like, yeah,
That's
this is for
really-
sure going to be a break, especially knowing that Jack's probably going to come.
Yep.
Well, I have been on sites where they have claimed that there's not that tiny little square thing at the end at the corner of the chapter, and you think there's gonna be a break next time until the next chapter, but one site tells you they bring out the box and says no, there's a break.
Wait, what?
That's
Say that one more time.
I said that I've read One Piece on other sites, but they took out that box, that little box that tells you like if there's going to be a whether or not it's going to be a chapter next week.
Oh.
They don't
Are you
put.
trying to imply that there might not be a chapter next week? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I checked on other sites, so it didn't say that. But I remember once I read it on Manga Panda, they didn't put that box.
No, but they do tell us, right? Like
Yeah.
One Piece.
They tell us, yeah.
There's definitely a chapter next week. There's no way there's not a chapter next week.
Manga stream.
No.
I read like a lot of Reddit comments and stuff like that. I would have seen it by now that if there was no chapter next week.
Yeah, but I thought this chapter was supposed to come out on the 14th.
That's when all chapters come out, I think.
Yeah, that's the official release on
Because
Monday.
I thought
so,
maybe
Yeah.
I thought they probably stole the One Piece chapter and put it out today.
That's what they always do.
That's what they always do, yeah.
Uh,
Because they're like scans. They're not like the official translations.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, because I was reading I was trying to see if there was any difference to the official translation from like last.
Yeah, because they said Kaido was the Shogun.
It said that Kaido definitely was not Shogun.
He was not Shogun. That was right about the thing when I told you that he was boiled though.
Last week I specifically
Yeah, I
remember
knew Kaido
reading
wasn't
that he was the Shogun. I was like, and then I don't know.
Yeah, that was a bad translation.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
bad translation.
The way he looks, he doesn't like seem like a shogun.
No, I think that some people get hyped because let's say you're watching it from a reviewer's page and
Yeah.
he takes it somewhere else and you believe it. Like I remember Roger's Base when he saw that he put the theory that Kaido and the Shogun are the same person. And in this one, when he did the live reaction, he said the same thing he thought back then, but it turns out it was bad. And this guy, I got an argument with this guy. He said, "Oh no, there's no way Kaido and the Shogun are the same person." I'm like, "There's no way."
What? No, I watched his live reaction. He said in his live reaction that he messed up in the last chapter, and he realized now that the Shogun and Kaido were
Or
two different people.
One of
Yeah.
the reasons.
Yeah, he said he messed up.
We already got Doflamingo. He was like the leader of a territory, so I think.
But the thing it said, "I am Odin. I was born to boil."
Yeah, I was born to boil. And the one I read it on the trashy translation, it said, "Go ahead and boil me."
I'm Odin. I was born to boil. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of. I don't know. It could be taken.
Born to boil?
I was
I
born.
don't know, dude. I don't even understand the whole boiling thing. Like, what the fuck?
Because you boil noodles. You boil noodles.
No, I know, but like, how do you boil someone? Like,
But the thing is, they seem to be like a fire.
I don't think I don't think they literally put him in a pot and boiled him.
Yeah,
is what I'm trying to say.
I don't think so. Or he could be like, I was born to boil. Like, I don't know, I'm getting mad. Like, I don't know. Because it's like, they seem to be like everything is revolving around fire right now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This
Like
whole
one of the reasons I thought that Kaido wasn't the Shogun is because he's already the Yonko, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
make a lot of sense to have him be a Yonko and a Shogun too, to have him have two titles like that.
Plus, if
Shogun-
Kaido was the Shogun, that would mean Zoro would have to fight him. So
yeah, and Shogun is appointed by an emperor, so that's why I feel like the Shogun that's there now is kind of like Kaido's guy.
So who's the emperor?
Oh,
well, we
and
don't know, but
Because
I don't think, like-
I googled that. I googled the daimyo.
Kaido's the emperor.
No, because I
Kaido's
googled
not the
daimyo and shogun. The shogun is a daimyo that's appointed by the emperor itself. So he's like the guy who's ruling behind the emperor. The emperor doesn't do anything. He's like the authority.
The Shogun is appointed by the emperor. And
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. So in this case, like on Wano, so does this mean that the Wano is the emperor, or there is no emperor? They're just a shogun?
No, I'm saying, as in this case, where Kaido is the Yonko, which is essentially an emperor,
no, I don't think that's what happened. That doesn't really make sense to me.
where Kaido appointed the
Yeah.
Shogun after he took over.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
So what do you think happened?
I think that the Shogun allied himself with Kaido before all of this stuff happened.
Why?
Well, I mean, we don't know why, but it's hard to say why. But I think that the Shogun wanted power in some way.
yeah, because like it said that the Shogun and Kaido joined forces. Like I don't think he's a part of Kaido's crew. I think they joined forces.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard. It's like you promising a Shogun power is kind of.
Well, we don't know what it could have been, but like I just think that they're not the same. Like they're working together. I don't think he's on Kaido's crew.
Yeah, because like the thing they made it sound like they made an alliance with each other.
Yep,
Let me
that's what I'm saying.
Let me find where they said it, but they said something like to the point where it's like they made an alliance with each other.
Wait, you said boiling people was a medieval form of torture. Yeah, I did read a few stories about that where they got boiled as a form of torture. There's actually a story about a daimyo who, while he was getting boiled, they tried to boil him and his son, but he held his son in his arms above his head while he was getting boiled.
So you're saying the sun is Momonosuke right now?
What the fuck? How did you not make a theory about that?
Yeah.
Wait, did someone just type that in the chat, or did you know about that?
Nah, I read it. Nah, I just knew about it.
Well, it doesn't make sense though. Him and the son being boiled. In this case, the son survived. The father got boiled.
And the Shogun not being a part of Kaido's crew, it helps with the power balance of it, because it's like, all three calamities can't be as strong as Jack, and the Shogun can't be that powerful if Kaido's just a Yonko. You know, it's like it helps spread it out. But like the Shogun could be powerful because he wasn't even on Kaido's crew.
Let me say something.
They're working together.
In the I'm on Manga Panda right now, so I don't know the page difference, but on page 7 of Manga Panda, he says, "This is our true desire." This is Kinemon saying this. Right now, the Wano country is being oppressed by both the Shogun and Kaido, who have joined forces.
Yep.
It's not part of his crew.
Yeah. See, so if it was part of his crew, it would just be like the 100 Beast Pirates, are taking over Wano, but it's saying that they joined forces.
Yeah, because like right now, the whole theme of like this is everyone's forming alliances for the war that's about to happen.
Yep.
Kaido chose to make an alliance with the Shogun because he probably thinks that they're the strongest warriors. Big Mom made an alliance with the other people that are warriors, the Vinsmoke. So
it's like why?
Oh yeah, and then Shanks has Mihawk, and Blackbeard found the way to get Aokiji on his side. So like it makes sense kind of.
I don't think he got him on the side. I think Aokiji was to destroy the Blackbeard pirates from within. He just said, "I'm no longer."
But I think Blackbeard knows Aokiji probably is going to try to do that. So Blackbeard is not a. He's not.
Yeah, Blackbeard's definitely going to use Aokiji for his own gain.
Yeah, like I know Aokiji's going to turn on him at some point, or maybe he will. But for the time being, he got Aokiji.
Yeah, Blackbeard's going to be ready for it, and then it's not going to do anything.
This is like this guy joining my crew. Like after you were going against Akainu for like moral purposes, and now you want to join my crew.
If Momonosuke's father was the shogun or was going to be appointed a new shogun, and the other guy the other daimyo lord killed him and took his place. Do you think that's the reason why he killed the father? The second reason was just not because he knew everything, but he was probably going to be the people's choice.
Or he's probably his brother.
No, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's like that. I think the guy that's the shogun right now has been the shogun for a while.
But why would you betray like someone that's been serving you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think what happened is that maybe, all right, like the shogun didn't know the secret.
Wait.
Momo's father
on.
knew the secret.
I actually just thought about something. What if so what if, like a long time ago, we know that the two dukes, they've been like had a beef for a long time. So what if the last time they were sailing, there was like two factions in Wano, right? There was Lord Odin and then the other faction, and they were fighting each other. And then the other faction ended up beating Lord Odin, and that faction became the new shogun. And that's why Inarashi and Nekomamushi are mad at each other, because they didn't win the fight for Lord Odin to become the
new shogun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if that was the case, Frug, wouldn't he want to kill Odin when he got back to Wano as the new shogun?
Yeah, but maybe
why kill him 20 years later? Why not kill him now when he gets back home?
Maybe for political purposes. That's something like you just don't kill a daimyo. Like the backlash there.
Yeah.
But now Kaido are occupying the country where it's like basically now it's whatever.
Yeah, like maybe the shogun wanted to take down Lord Odin the whole entire time, but he really couldn't because they were so equal in power that like he needed Kaido's help to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think he became the shogun now. I don't think he was the
shogun.
shogun.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, maybe he took over.
No, actually, now that I realize it, in like the period that Wano is supposed to be based off in Japanese history, it's like a period where like
they were like you mean the shogunate period?
Yeah, well, no, it's like more specific than that. I forget what it's called, but they were like all like the states were separated. So maybe the shogun of Wano allied with Kaido to try to unite all of Japan, or not Japan, all of Wano.
Possibly, but I gotta end it now. I don't know. I may stream later, but don't quote me on that, Ashura.
I know not to quote you, man.
But if I do, I'll let you guys know in like 20 minutes or so if I'm going to stream later. It's going to be probably around 10ish. But I'll let you guys know. But I appreciate you guys stopping through as always. Are you guys free later to stream if I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Yo, what's up, Jack Tees?
Hey, what's up?
But people in the chat, I appreciate you guys stopping by too.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate you having me.
Thank you, everyone. I love you all.
But I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.